Hello and welcome, this is Mousegunner, and we're back with some more of the Total Conversion mod of Stellaris, Star Trek New Horizons. We're playing as United Earth, trying to form the Federation, and I just noticed we have a roadblock in that, and that the Andorians are trying to revoke coalition status, or association status, of the Vulcans. We will, of course, be voting no for that, and it looks like the Tellarites are also voting no, which is nice. So that should not pass, and that's good, because what we're trying to do is we're trying to force the Vulcans into our coalition, and by having them in association status with the coalition, that's how we're going to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. First, we're going to talk to the... Still cannot do this, and that's because the Tellarites still will not vote yes yet, so we're going to have to wait on that one. And let's see what else we can do. The Denobuans like us a little bit more than they did before, so let's see if we can talk to them. Still nothing going on right now, but let's see if we can get some research agreements to get... Still nothing there. Okay, so the Denobuans are a no. Alright, let's take a look at our last one, which is going to be the Trill, who are also in association status, because the Tellarites gave them that. At least I assume that was what happened. Okay, let's talk to them. And again, they're not really willing to do a whole lot with us, but let's offer them maybe a research agreement. They still do not want to do that. So we're kind of hitting a wall here. Now, I didn't look. Let me take a look at that one more time with the Denobuans. Do they want to do a migration treaty? No. Okay, some of that is the distance away is one of the reasons why they say no. All right. Well, that's unfortunate, but, you know, we'll work on it. And we'll go from there. No, the Denobuans are superior to us. They have a huge amount of naval capacity for some reason, even though they have a very small little territory. Interesting. At least I think they have a small territory. Just zoom out there for a little bit, see if we are missing anything. Okay, I didn't see anything else, so they have some way of getting a lot of naval capacity. But we'll have that in a second, because we are researching tech for it right there. Okay, encounter in Sol. We have gamma aliens. Okay, interesting. So I'm guessing somebody else contacted a race up here. Let's see if we can take a look at them. I don't know if we could see them without something in there. Well, it's definitely another alien race, because that is definitely a science vessel. So probably something up here somewhere. Okay, well, let's see. You know, getting kind of far away from us at this point. Not a lot of contacts down here, though. Interesting. Orion. Unidentified Empire. Interesting. I mean, there should be Orions, as they do feature pretty prominently in Star Trek. So, we'll see if anything comes of that. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and talk to my construction ship here. And already, you know, they are jumping, so we'll let them jump. But I'm going to go ahead and tell them once they get there to build a... Starbase. We should have the resources to do it. We're about to pop out a colony too. Colony ship, I should say. Okay, build. Okay.
Construction complete.
That is what I was waiting for. Alright, let's go ahead and have the colony ship hop over to Terra Nova. You know, we might as well just order them to go there. Colony ship. Okay. I actually want you to go just straight here, colonize planet. Okay, where do we want to land? Oh. Fortunately, we have blockers all across the middle of the planet. These two are clearable. Ideally, you want to set it up here, but we can't do that on a blocker. Maybe we put it up in this corner, and then we could get bonuses on these things. Yeah, I'll go with that. We can call it Terra Nova. I have no problem with that. Technically not our first colony, but... we lost that colony to the Centaurans, so... Okay, Let's continue here. Okay, uh-oh, that's not good.
An alien empire has established communications.
Alright, let's see. Decide to end the relationship. No! Oh, that sucks. Okay. Saurian League. Okay, we could learn much from each other. Saurian. Again, another race that has the same attributes we do. You know, that's great. Alright, where are they? They're up there. I feel like we have to cut the Andorians loose. Because the Vulcans are going to be more powerful. And the Andorians are kind of being a pain in the ass. I initially had gotten the Andorians in here because I thought they would be the harder ones to get in. But now they're the ones causing problems here. They're rivaling the Vulcans, not the other way around. And that's a problem. I'm not sure why we're getting this message twice. So yeah, I am really considering that. Let's take a look at it first. So they're mad at us because we voted down their proposal. The question is, would the Tellarites take the Vulcans in? That's the question. If we make a gamble here and the Andorians, we kick the Andorians out and we try and get the Vulcans in. Well, first, let's see what will happen if we... We cannot kick them from the coalition because the Tellarites would vote no. So, I guess we're stuck with the Andorians even though they're pains in the ass. I have a feeling we're going to be going to war with the Vulcans, though, which is why I don't I don't like this. But we already have two members, the coalition. The coalition is going in the right direction. It's just the Vulcans. We had that one moment where we could have had them in, and then the Andorians screwed it all up. Oh well. Nothing we can do about it now. Well, I'm sure there might be something we could do about it, but... And that was something that somebody in the comments did mention, kicking the Andorians out, but at this point, we've made the coalition too big to be able to do that. Uh-oh.
Anomaly detected.
The Vulcans are sending a construction ship in here. I have a feeling they're trying to do the same thing we are, but we got there first. So, yeah, I mean, we're already halfway done. So there's no way in hell, unless they have some kind of weird technology that just lets them go plop. Yeah, we've got this. That was close, though. I mean, look at that. Okay. We do have to keep our eyes out for things like that, construction ships and things. Now, let's take a real quick look here. What is the Vulcans equivalent to us? They have greater technology than us. They have a lot more naval capacity. Their fleet power is the same, though, or equivalent, I should say. Interesting. Now, I'm assuming that the coalition together would be able to beat the Vulcans. We do have a truce with them, probably because they were just in association status. We can take a look at that. Yeah, they have a truce with everybody that they were in So yeah, it's 10 years. So you can't just kick somebody out of a coalition and then immediately declare war on them, it looks like. Which makes sense from a gameplay standpoint. Okay, now it's both ways. I don't know how much time I have to check out an anomaly like that. I mean, it may fall within our territory. But yeah, the Vulcans are now a threat to us.
Construction complete.
Okay, the United Federation of Planets. Our interstellar alliance has caught the public imagination. No longer is Earth an isolated backwater on the galactic stage, but a central component and a powerful block of shared values and interests. This coalition of planets protects us, but there are many who wish for further integration to better secure ourselves against hostile neighbors. Many influential politicians on coalition worlds have signaled a desire to start this process. All that is needed is for one leader to step forth and make the proposal. Okay, well, I'm fine with that. Unity is in Earth's interests, so we'll say yes to that idea. That's what we're trying to do. Okay, so the construction ship finished its thing, locking the Vulcans out. I don't think we'll be colonizing this planet. I honestly don't think we can because they're red. I could be wrong, but I think that's correct. What is this? Oh, okay. But in case I am wrong, let's go ahead and do this research station first. Okay, there we go. Now we've got some territory on our hands. Fortunately, it didn't get us any more stars, but maybe with time it will. We will have a colony here soon, so. All right, good. Let's continue here. Okay, United Federation of Planets. The Tellarite technocracy has voted in favor of forming the Federation of Planets. Understood. So I'm going to assume majority. We just did it. Okay, the Andorians have voted for it. Okay, well that's it. So it should pass. All right, we get some dramatic music for this. I guess it's an important event. The delegates have all assembled in the Grand Chamber on Earth. Billions of people from each of the Coalition worlds watch from their homes on an enormous public displays. Federation Day. Prime Minister that thing steps forward. Allied counterparts in tow. Dozens of lights form from the audience flash, and the roar of the crowd subsides until the entire hall is blanketed in silence. The leaders gather around a large book on the central podium and in turn mark their names. Today is an historic day, the Prime Minister says to the gathered masses. Today is the day our many races are joined together in peace and in the spirit of exploration and progress. Today marks the birth of a federation, the United Federation of Planets. And with that, the applause thundered. Birth of the Federation. Okay, United Earth is now known as United Federation of Planets. Oh, hello. With the ascension of Tellar Prime into the Federation, many Tellarite look to brave new worlds to experience life in the Federation. Whilst the coalitions may be different from what they are used to on their home world, many of these pioneering Tellarite are taking the first steps from their world onto our own. What shall we do with those who wish to immigrate? Well, I have no problem with them coming to Earth. Okay, that's fine with me. Welcome to Earth. And then we have the same with the Andorians. Okay. It seems to be the same, so welcome to Earth. We no longer use the ideology casus belli on the Andoria sector. And we're going to get a bunch of these, sure. All right. United Federation of Planets. Okay, developer note. The other Federation founders are now a special class of member world vassal under your nation, which will aid your fleets in times of war. The Federation Council mechanic has now been unlocked. Once every 2 years, Federation Council will allow players to integrate new members. Reach out to neighbors diplomatically or engage and research specialization focuses. Okay. I didn't really know what would happen when that happened, but very interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and take a little bit of a pause. We've got a bunch of stuff that we need to get rid of. All this stuff goes away. Okay, all that stuff. Okay. So I'm guessing the Trills were kicked out of association status with us. So, yeah, so these guys are now, from what I read there, they're vassals under us. So they keep their home world, but we got everything else that they controlled. Same thing is true with the Andorians. So we have gained in power pretty dramatically, and I'm going to assume we're going to have some recalculation, perhaps. Maybe not. I'm not really sure. First, let's take a look at Earth. So we have Tellarites on Earth. We have Andorians on Earth. Only one of each that I see. But that does, I think, allow us to colonize with their populations. Good. Because this planet that was previously not habitable to us is now a little bit more habitable. Now, to which race? I don't know if I know. Let's see. Okay, so either, yeah, it's going to be the Tellarites that would prefer this one. So immediately we're already having some possibilities. Okay, over here, we have this planet, which I'm going to guess probably the Andorians. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Good guess. Now, why the Andorians aren't already over here, I don't know. Hopefully they didn't lose colonies they already had. I mean, we have Sigma Draconis, right? Or is that a primitive? That's probably a primitive, isn't it? Take a look. Yeah, okay. Got these two. They are what? Renaissance age. Okay. Good to know. We do have this, though. I'm going to guess... Is this another primitive race? Wow. 2 primitive races in the same system. Interesting. So we've got one in the Atomic Age and one in the Renaissance Age. So they're not quite there. Oh, this one's closer to the Space Age. That's probably not too far off. We also gain a new flag, I think. Okay. So either these other empires did not have colonies here, or those colonies disappeared when we created the Federation. That I'm not too certain of. Okay. Well, I'm sure we still have the Cold Station event. And the science ship is where? Okay, it's going that way. Okay, so yeah, I've got some things to do now. Let's start over here. Now, what does this symbol mean? Okay. Not sure, but we definitely could build some buildings here. Let's see what we can build as far as... So we've got this. Refinery. Okay. All right. So build a power station. Okay. I probably should have saved the minerals so we could get colonies going, because that sounds kind of important. You know what? Let's cancel that. Colony ships are probably going to cost me about 300. Out of curiosity, are we up to date on our colony ships? Designer. Ship. I'm not sure we are or not. Design already exists. Trying to think of one that, yeah, okay, so the colony ship's already up to date, because otherwise I'd be able to save it. So with that in mind, let's go to Earth, because that's where we have the extra population. Unless there's some on Mars. Let's see. I don't see anything on Mars. Anything new, anyway. So let's go back to Earth. We're going to want to go to planetary dock. The colony ship's a little bit more expensive. Okay, so we're going to have to wait on that. But yeah, this has opened up a lot of possibilities to us, given us a lot of control. I have a lot of things to look at, but we're going to take a look at that stuff in a future video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.